I say.
You won't leave the cold breeze for my man Daz. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Amir, and I'm coming back to you with another video. Now, I'm gonna just get straight into it because I hate when people ramble on and on and on and on before getting to the point. And I do that sometimes. Okay, so today's video, we're going to be talking about raw hair. So I want to educate some ladies and gentlemen on what raw hair is, because I always get this question when I'm telling it to my friends or to my family, especially older, the older generation. They don't really know what's raw hair, what's virgin hair, what's this, what's that, right? So that's my goal for today, is to educate someone on what raw hair is. Now, I do have a line coming out, so that is another reason why I would like to educate you guys on raw hair, because it's really important to know what you're buying before you buy it. Right. Okay, so what is raw hair? What's raw hair? Like, everyone tells you buy raw hair. Raw hair is the best quality. It's gonna last 3 to 5 years, but no one really says what raw hair is. Okay, so raw hair is hair that is cut off someone's head, washed, sewn onto a track. That's it. That is all. Cut off someone's head, washed, sewn onto a track, and sometimes it's not even washed. That's raw hair. Now, not to be confused with what vendors call virgin hair. So what vendors call virgin hair is hair that has been cut off someone's head, right? Still pure, still cut off someone's head. And then they wash it, and then they steam it, right? They steam it to get curl patterns such as deep wave, loose wave, body wave. Those are not natural curl patterns. When you get those, you notice that the curl is like uniformed, right? Natural hair is not uniform. All of the curls are not going to look the same. So what they have to do is they have to wrap it around a rod, or they shape it and then they steam it. Now that is virgin hair. It is not raw hair. A lot of companies will try to trick you and sell you virgin hair at raw prices. That doesn't mean now when I say it's steam process, there's no chemicals or anything. It's just steamed. The hair is still very good quality. I'm not saying that virgin hair is not good quality. There are some great companies that have very good virgin hair. It's just not raw. I'm just letting you know so that you aren't tricked by a vendor, whether you want to sell hair or you want to buy the hair and use for yourself, into thinking that you're purchasing raw hair when you're not. And they will dear you to death. Okay, try to, oh hi friend, you to death. But when you know what you're talking about, they cannot trick you. And when they know that they can't trick you, they start being a little more honest. So again, like I said, raw hair, cut off someone's head, washed, sometimes it's not, and it's put onto a track, and that's raw hair. Okay, now virgin hair. With the virgin hair, you have people who, they say that they're selling Brazilian, or they're selling this and that. Sometimes you have to use common sense, right? As a consumer, buying Brazilian hair sounds great, right? Because you see the Brazilians, they have this long, beautiful, luscious hair. So you as the consumer purchasing Brazilian hair sounds great. But how many Brazilian women do you see walking around bald-headed? Name 5. Name 5 Brazilian women you see walking around bald headed. It's not likely, okay? Most of the hair comes from India. Most of the hair comes from India. Vendors get it. They label it as whatever is popping at the time. They know women see Brazilian and they want to buy it. It's not Brazilian. It's not Brazilian hair, okay? The most places you'll see with real raw hair is like the Philippines, India for sure. There's many Vietnam is very big on raw hair, but even with making sure that it's from the right country, you still have to do your research before you purchase from a vendor, or before you purchase from the girl down the block that's selling hair, selling bundles. Do your research, please. Because the more that you know, the better off you'll be before wasting your money. Okay? All right. Now, the next topic I want to talk about is like maintenance, right? So, if you don't take care of your bundles, if you don't take care of your virgin hair, if you don't take care of your own hair, do not purchase raw hair. I'm going to piss some people off when I say this, but girl, raw hair is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Okay? If you don't take care of your own hair, if you don't take care of extensions when you get them put in your head, if you get up and go and you don't wrap your hair at night, you don't wear bonnets, do not buy raw hair. Do you want to know why? Because you're going to hate it. You will hate raw hair if you don't take care of hair, because while it is the best quality, it will last you 3 to 5 years depending on, how you take care of it. You ain't gonna last a week. You won't last a week, I promise you, and you will hate it, because raw hair is high maintenance. It's high maintenance because, again, it's cut off someone's head, wash, put it on the track, and put in your head. So if you have Indian hair and you know that your Indian friend washes her hair at least twice a week, you need to be washing your hair twice a week. You need to treat that hair like it's growing from your scalp. You need to oil it. You need to condition, deep condition, wash it, all of that. Put oil in your hair. You need to do all of that. And if you know that's not you, or you don't have the time to do that, do not purchase raw hair. You're going to piss yourself off. You're going to be upset with the quality of it. You're going to think it's bad hair when it's really not. You just don't know how to take care of it. And that's okay, because you can always learn. But if you're not willing to learn, don't buy it. You're going to complain about the company you bought it from, or you're going to complain about the vendor you got it from. You're going to say the hair is bad when it's probably not. You just don't know what you're doing. So again, if you don't take care of hair, your own hair, bundles you get put in your head, don't purchase raw hair. It's not for everybody. And especially don't purchase it from me. Don't purchase it from me, because one thing I have been learning in cosmetology school is you can say yes to the guests and no to the service. Now, this service is raw hair. If I know you and I know you don't take care of hair, I would say, girl, don't buy this hair from me. I mean, all money is not good money, right? So if you want to sell hair, you want to sell raw hair, do it. But if it's someone that you know is not going to take care of it, I would not recommend you suggesting your company to that person, because you're going to get a bad review. Simply, you're going to get a bad review because they don't know what to do with it. It's going to be stiff. It's going to become matted. And then they're going to be walking around saying, yeah, I got this hair from her. You're going to ruin your brand, right? So how can you tell if hair is raw, right? So there's this thing called the raw hair test or whatever, right? So when you get the bundles, inspect them thoroughly. Check the hair, make sure that there's not any like red fibers in there. Those are usually fillers, not all the time, but most of the time those are fillers. So you want to get the hair, you want to inspect the hair, smell it. If it smells like too good, it's probably been deep conditioned to try to hide the smell of chemicals that they have put onto that hair. So smell the hair, look at the hair. You want to do what's called a wash test, where you get neutralizing shampoo, you wash the hair really good, put it in the sink or fill it up with a tub of water somewhere you can see the color of the water. So wash it really good with that neutralizing shampoo. And if that water turns yellow or like a dark brown, that is not dirt. Those are chemicals coming off of that hair, which means that hair has been altered. It is not raw. If it's been colored, it is not raw. So you wash that hair. If you wash the hair really good with that neutralizing shampoo, condition it, there's no color coming off, there's no yellow, that's a good indication that the hair is actually raw. Now another test that you want to do is what's called the burn test. So with the burn test, you cut off some hair off of the weft and you want to literally burn it with a lighter. Now you want to do that because if the hair is real, it will ash. Real hair turns into ash, right? If it has synthetic fibers or fillers in there, it will kind of like stick. It'll stick like plastic, basically. So yeah, you want to do the wash test, do the burn test, and also, you can do the bleach test. So if the hair is raw, it should easily get to a level 9, level 10 within 45 minutes of bleaching it. And it shouldn't give you like too much of a hard time lifting. There shouldn't be any like discoloration, red lifting under, because that usually means that they put hair dye on it. And another test that you can do is you can get what's it called? You can get some developer and you can get some professional hair color, and you can do what's called a high lift on the raw hair, and it should lift 3 to 4 levels with just developer. Now, I would say this test is a little bit more reliable than just bleaching it, because bleach is gonna bleach, right? It's gonna lift whether it has color on it or not. But doing a high lift with just color and developer, color will not lift color. Color will not lift color. So if that hair lifts with just developer, it does not have any hair dye on it, because color will not lift color. Now, if there's hair dye on it and you bleach it, it still may bleach 9-10 levels, right? Because it's bleach, it's gonna eat through. That's what it's supposed to do. So like I said, I believe the more reliable test would be to high lift with the color and see if it lifts. So yeah, so those are easy ways to tell if the hair is raw, besides like seeing if the curls are too uniform, of course. So yeah, I mean, those are just basic things about raw hair that I want you guys to know before I introduce you guys to my hair. And now in the next video, we're going to be talking about my hair, the hair that's on my head, which is the Burmese curly. I have in 3 bundles. I have in a 22 and 2 24s. No closure. I did the Ivy flip over method. I sewed it in my head myself. It was my first time. But yeah, no closure, no frontal. This is only 3 bundles, and y'all, it's so full, it's so beautiful. I have flat ironed it already. I'll try to include some pictures or some videos in here so you guys can see, but I have straightened this hair, and I just washed it last night because I had worn it straight for about a week, and I just got tired of it being straight. But you guys, this is my hair that I am testing out for you guys. I'm going to make sure that it's good to go. This is only one of the textures that I will be selling, but it is my favorite so far. So yeah, next video we're gonna get into this. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, comment them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh wait, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and give me guys suggestions on what you like to see on my channel, and I will try to accommodate that. So yeah, bye.
Go, 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 go.